This is the crankcase half we just cast, and it is significantly better than our first attempt at casting this part. I went back into the design and made a few changes, as well as making a few changes to the manufacturing process, and we had some better results. Once again, all 4 of the screw holes that hold the 2 crankcase halves together cast well. I was able to tap each hole and thread a screw into them, as you can see. The carburetor mounting port also cast well, so did the screw hole that holds the carburetor onto the crankcase. The top surface cast well, just like last time, and we had an improvement, which was that we actually got one of the 2 missing holes to cast, but unfortunately we're still missing one of the holes on the other side. As you can see, on this first attempt, we only have the 1 hole in the center. On the second attempt, we now have 2 holes, which is great. However, like I just said, there are supposed to be 3, so I will be casting this part at least 1 more time. However, this is clearly an improvement because we got one more hole. I think the surface finish on the outside is even better than last time. It's pretty similar, however, I put a little bit more effort into preparing the 3D printed file in terms of its support structure and filing and finishing that part before I poured the metal into the mold. I think that paid off. It looks really nice. On the inside, once again, we really only have the 1 main feature being the bearing housing, and this was a terrific success this time. I literally did 0 post-processing. I didn't take a file, I didn't sand the recess at all. I was able to press fit the bearing by hand, essentially. I used my vise just to ensure that it was securely in place, and it looks really great. I am able to remove it fairly easily with a little bit of force pressing on this side. However, on its own, it stays in place really well, and it's really great. It didn't crack this time like last time, and it works really well. All I did was really increase the diameter of the housing a little bit. I added a few bevels to allow it to slide in more easily, and apart from that, it works really well. It's really simple. The inside looks really great. Once again, there are no surface defects or anything significant to mention in there. It looks really great. The surface finish is really good, and that's pretty much it for this part. I'm going to go ahead like last time, and I'll mount the carburetor on, and then I'll mount our cylinder to it, and we can just see how that looks. But it looks really great. I'm really happy with this. It's definitely an improvement. The bearing fits, which is awesome. And hopefully I'll only have to make this part 1 more time. I haven't made any changes to the carburetor mount or the carburetor itself since the last time, so it is the exact same. This is the plastic carburetor prototype from my original plastic prototype model of this engine. There it is mounted on. It looks pretty good, just like last time. And now I can go ahead and mount our cylinder. And now that we have 2 holes, the crankcase won't be able to pivot, which will give us a better idea of exactly how things are lining up and if I need to make any changes to anything. Just start with the center hole first. If I were to go back and change something in the design, it is a little difficult to screw in these holes with the cooling fins. If I had the proper hex wrench, maybe one that's a little bit longer, could slide in between, but I don't currently, so it's a little difficult, but it works. See that the hex wrench gets stuck sometimes and it slides out, but that's fine. And then we have 1 more screw to put on the other side. Ideally we would have 3 screws, but like I said, 1 didn't cast, so we're stuck with these 2 for now. But there we go, getting the second screw on. That's much easier than the first, and nice and tight. Tighten down the first one a little bit more. All right, so there is the crankcase, at least this half of it, attached to the cylinder. It does seem like there is a slight misalignment with the crankcase and the cylinder, and I think that is because I did have an issue tapping this hole on the crankcase. I think there may have been a slight obstruction, and when I tapped it, the tap kind of became off center, and clearly there was an effect on the alignment. I'm not exactly sure if that will be the same in the next cast, but we will see. For now, that's pretty much it. I think it's looking really great. I'm really happy with the bearing fit. I wish both of those holes cast on the top of the crankcase, but we'll just have to go and cast it again. Hopefully it will be better next time. So that's pretty much it for now. Thank you for watching. This is Levi Sheridan. I hope you found this interesting and possibly learned something new. Have a great day.